shall bring victory.
I will fight.
What's up, guys? Sorry about that. I just set up my microphone. We're just doing the Tavern brawl. Sorry that it's been a minute since we did a Hearthstone video. What is the best combo with... We already kind of have healing here. We've got some really good cards in our hands. Let's look for some spells. Try to get some awesome mage cards going. Are we coining this out? We're not. We've got a lot of big drops. We're trying to get those out on 5 and 6.
Mind if I roll need?
So yeah, so it's been a minute since we did some Hearthstone videos, but we're back on it. We have a 3-drop, so we're willing to take the Cruel Taskmaster. Cool. We're back on it, and we're really happy about it. We've been focusing a lot on our Andromeda playthrough, which I'm very happy about. We can't run this out into Wicker Flame for surezies, so it feels like it's either coin this guy. No, that's really bad. If it was a different 4-drop, maybe. So I think we're pushing the button here and trading into this Divine Shield. It did not matter which order we did that in. We could have also talked about Cruel Taskmastering to break the Divine Shield, or maybe to kill this guy. That might have been good as well, if it hadn't been for the favorable death rattle on that guy. Hitting Wicker Flame is actually absurd if we're not killing him that turn, and really with the ping, because otherwise it like quadruples his value. Though worth noting that that doesn't matter as long as the priest is at 30 health, as you can see right there. This guy... Push the button. Yeah, that's what it feels like it has to be. And normally it would be better. We'll do it, alright. It didn't actually matter which order we did that in, since, again, the priest is at 30, so that healing effect just doesn't matter. It's as if it had no effect. Wicker Flame is actually pretty inefficient in that scenario. He's a strong anti-aggro card, but not much else. IMO. He's a pretty good target, worth noting, for any kind of auras that you might want to hit with him, just because he has some good techs in Divine Shield and Taunt, which has always been kind of a favorable combo. If anybody remembers playing against Annoyotron, that card was predictably obnoxious. So it feels like coining out the Ivory Knight is pretty good here. We have enough health taken away that we actually care about it, and it can test his board pretty decently. I think we're just looking for cards and gaining life. He doesn't have anything like huge that we know of to humility, and since this is a brawl, we don't like have any resources to predict what's in his hand, really. So we just kind of have to take the value and go with it. I mean, like, drawing cards in this kind of random format does have an extra amount of value, just because it lets you draw past kind of your garbage in your deck towards the couple of cards that are actually gonna matter in the game. I wouldn't see him trading in here. No. Okay, so he's going to my face. We're pretty happy about that, because now we have a good target for our Spike Ridge Steed. Which one is this? Whenever a friendly minion dies when this is in your hand, gain 1 attack. Alright. I don't know that card because it's very bad. That is my excuse. So this is what we're doing. Killing this guy, passing the turn. So we trade really favorably with his whole board now. Spike Ridge Steed is insane. I think Spike Ridge Steed is actually good and constructed as well. Like, it's just obviously so much value. I think it's just a little bit too slow for this format for my money. But rest assured, there is a Spike Ridge Steed deck coming. They already exist, really. They're just, I think they're tier 2 or maybe even tier 3. I'm not sure. Like, obviously, their quest is so weak at this point in this context. Um, they being the last Kaleidosaur, the Paladin quest. Um, so you don't get the extra value of like it being an aura and completing the quest. But Spikered Steed is insane, as noted, and it's a powerhouse in arena. Like it's just amazing. You see a Spikered Steed, you pick a Spikered Steed. That's how that works. But maybe somebody will find a deck. Maybe somebody will find a deck in which it's good in this format. That's interesting. Boy, that was some ferocious misplay from your man. Oh, this would have been really good if he had not done that. I wonder, do we like the 6-1 more with taunt, or do we like the... No, it's for sure the Spikered Steed itself. So that's 4. We can play this first and see what's going on, or we can play the Elemental. I think this is better against this board. Full of a truck. It's not the target that we were hoping that was going to hit. But here we are, and you can't have everything that you want. But maybe, is it worth doing this right now? No, I'm confident that he's going to have something on his board next turn so that we can double discount this again. And then everything will be well. So this is just like as if we had played a Stegodon. It's not great, obviously, but sometimes all you can get is decent value, and it is good against his board. With Ragnaros and with Bolivar, I'm not really worried about him going over the top of me, per se, though. Again, this is a random format, so who freaking knows? But I do have the resources to, like, refill my hand. I've got some basic removal, so I could potentially like combo Frostbolt and Ice Rager, meaning play them both in the same turn and use the freeze effect to ensure that I'll be able to get a attack off with my Ice Rager in the event that he doesn't have a from hand removal. That's even more reliable with a taunt in the way. I also just don't think that our opponent is very skilled. He's just not playing very well, in my opinion. Holy Fire for the one that it can't kill. Attack with the face? I guess that's okay. Illidan. So we're Illidaning here. For surezies. You're not prepared, buddy. Obviously I was thinking about playing Iceland's Cabal Lackey, but I really want to combo Iceland's and Frostbolt so that I can have this turned on, which made the Cabal Lackey without a secret a kind of bad mana turn. Reinforce is actually really similar here, so this is like effectively 2 mana if we play with 2 mana left and no other 1-drop. So 2 mana for a 2/1 and then a proc off of our Illidan. It's just not that much more value than just playing the guy, and it's much less resources from our hand, so we're much more willing to hold it for that reason. So next turn, we're probably playing out Ragnaros Cabal Lackey. Free from Ember not getting the battle cries is just a gigantic difference in power. It's a huge difference. It's actually a mirror image now instead of the Cabal Lackey, but I think we still do want to play out our Ragnaros. We're pretty happy about that. We get 2 procs off of this. We can think about trading in here. I don't think I like that with all this taunt still up and whatnot. I think it has higher value. Oh wait, no, we can't because we'll be full. 2, so we can trade in one of our guys. And then we'll play our Cabal Lackey, fill our board up, and then we'll just attack the face. I think we absolutely have right of way here to attack the face, because he's only got his Neferi, and we don't have to worry about things like Shadow Flame. Like, that isn't going to turn into a board clear, and now we're presenting lethal. Make no mistake, Hearthstone is a board control game, but being a good player, like the next level up from understanding that it's a board control game, is knowing when you have kind of, I call it right of way on the board, where you attacking the face actually forces or close to forces your opponent to trade into you, just giving you a massive amount of value in the form of your face damage. So we're probably trading our Illidan in here. Are we still